All right, it's your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwak that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, Go Out Believing. Okay? Go out believing, and you already know what I mean by that, man. We got to go all out in this truth. No matter what, we got to go all out in this truth. And if it comes down to it, if the Most High puts you in a position during Jacob's trouble and you realize you may have to die, you're going to have to go all out believing. You're going to go out believing, all right? And this is according to Revelation 2:10. Where Yahweh said, be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life, all right? He said, fear none of those things that you shall suffer. So we are going to go through some type of hell, man, all right? We're already going through it right now, but you know, we can make ourselves a little comfortable here in captivity in the time being, all right? But, we all know that terrible times are coming. Jacob's trouble is right around the way. Okay? It's right around the way. That's Daniel the 12th chapter, Jeremiah 30:7. All right, you can read about it there. It's all over the scriptures, man. We coming in the time, especially when you read 2nd Esdras, it's coming. It tells you about the famine. It tells you about martial law. It tells you about the people not regarding their kings nor their princes. All right, meaning their presidents, their governments. People not going to be caring about anything out here once everything is taken away from them, because this is going to make people desperate to live. Okay, once they see that there's no food out here, once they see that their closest friends, families, neighbors are breaking into their houses, they got to defend themselves on an everyday basis. Okay, because everybody is going to be out here trying to survive. This place is going to eat itself alive, man. All right, we getting ready to see some very, very chaotic times, okay? And the thing is, like I said, the main thing that's getting ready to happen is the MOTB. The cashless society may happen this year, man. It may happen this year, and we already know what that's going to lead to. And that's where our faith is going to have to go full throttle, man. It ain't going to be no looking back. Like that meme with the, hold on, Salakia, 1 second. Okay. Like that meme with the black dude with the glasses. And then he looked back in the rearview mirror and he like, oh, no. You know, that he keep it moving. You have to be like that, man. You're going to see what's behind you. You're going to be like, no, I'm not looking back. That's what Lot's wife did. She looked back and she ended up dying. All right. Ended up getting lost. Ended up not being able to make it to safety. You don't want to look back, man. Appreciate and be thankful for what you have, which is this truth. Because the Most High could have selected anybody else. He ain't have to use you. He didn't have to choose you, or call, I should say, to be in this truth. He could have left you alone. Could have left you to just be a nigga in the world. Because that's all we were. We was just niggas, man. No matter if you like that word or not. No matter, it don't matter if you wasn't a street dude or a hoe or whatever. All of us was niggas. All of us was. I don't care if you were so-called sophisticated and a nice person and everything like that. If you wasn't following the commandments, statutes, and laws, if you wasn't believing in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you was a nigga. We still are right now. We can't keep the law perfect, okay? We go off every day. That's why I appreciated this one brother. I forget what his name was, but he did a video, man. I had to do a response to it. He was like, man, I'm getting tired of being wicked. I'm getting tired of being a nigga. As we all should, man. We getting tired of living like this, man. We want to actually be able to glorify Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Acknowledge Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai the way we supposed to, as his chosen people. Okay? But like I said, getting back to the topic, you know, we got to be ready to go out believing. Because the thing is, when these situations actually hit your face, when these situations actually come to you present, man, and you actually got to live through these troublesome times, these demons are going to mess with you. They are definitely going to be in your mind. You're going to be like, man, how many days is the Most High going to allow me to not eat? How many days is the Most High going to allow me to not drink? How much longer am I have to be in this prison? Because those FEMA camps are going to be set up. And like Yahushua said, some of you may be cast into prison. But he said, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Just imagine right now, 5 to 10 martial law troops busting down your door right now. All automatic weapons. All of them are geared up. And you can't do anything. What you gonna do? You're gonna have to live through that situation, man. And you're gonna have to remember the scriptures. You're gonna have to remember that Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge will be the stability of thy time, but the fear of the Lord is his treasure. These scriptures and what we have learned and these exhortations is gonna give us comfort so we can move forward and be stable, be sane, man. Because this ain't gonna be no game once it finally goes down. All the games goes out the window. This is gonna be it. Like I said, we felt that kind of in 2020. When you went in the stores and everything, you couldn't find no food. Man, we felt that, man. You just had to grab what you had to get. Or what you can find, I mean. Whatever you can find, that's all it was. And like I said, and then you got to think about, you ain't gonna be, it ain't gonna be no essentials. Just like how it wasn't no toilet paper and everything like that. Man, women gonna be out here on their periods. They not gonna have the things that they need. Man, the stench in the air is gonna be crazy, man. And I'm just not talking about them, because, you know, not to be funny or anything like that. But you know, the dead bodies that's gonna be on the streets, because they're not gonna pick up the dead bodies. It's gonna be wild animals roaming the streets. All you gotta do is look at one of these apocalyptic movies, man. See, and then just actually imagine you in those situations, man. Clothes all worn out, torn up. You ain't eat nothing. You getting skinny. You gotta find shelter from day to day because you can't trust staying in one spot. It's gonna get bad, man. This is why Yahushua said himself, fear none of those things that thou shalt suffer. Fear none that thou shalt suffer, man. Because we getting ready to go through it. So if it comes down to it, and he puts you in a situation where you feel like, man, I'm getting ready to die, especially you already know, one of the main things, if not the main thing that we already know that you're going to have to go through if you get put in that situation is the guillotine. Once you are in the guillotine, there's no going back. You can't get in the guillotine and then be like, no, I'm sorry. Okay, take me out. I'll take the chip. What? Man, just like how the scriptures say, it's better to die by the sword than by hunger. Man, it's going to be better to die by the guillotine than by that nuclear destruction. All right? You're trying to tell me you get all the way that far and then you already know that this is a situation. You already knew that you was probably going to have to go through this. And then the next thing you know, you get in the guillotine, then you change your mind at the last minute. That may happen to some people. Because they're going to realize that sharp-ass blade is getting ready to cut their head off, and they're going to be afraid of that. They're going to get to the point and they're like, no, I don't even want to. I don't want to go through this. They're going to be thinking about the pain that they may have to feel, which make them faithless, man. Yahushua said, be prepared to die. Understand, be prepared to die. The Most High is not going to be in front of us when these things go down. But we have belief. We have faith. Miracles are going to happen, of course. Miracles are going to happen, but you got to remember, this is the thing about faith. How much do you actually believe in these scriptures? How much do you actually believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua? that's the type of thought you're gonna have to have when that time comes. When your head is in that guillotine, man, you're gonna have to literally sit there and take that. And guess what? You're gonna be the first ones, one of the first ones to be beamed up on the chariot, man. Because they said the dead shall rise first. All right, they're gonna be the first ones because they laid down their life for the Lord. So at the end of the day, like I said, you have to mentally prepare yourself for these things, okay? It's not gonna be easy, and that's a good thing. Why would, the Lord make something easy when he's getting ready to give us everything? We not silver spoon people. He's not gonna make it easy. He look, he told you in the scriptures, he told you, look, if you have faith in me, you believe in me, and you endure all the way into the end, the same shall be saved, right? And then after you be saved, you're gonna receive everything. Everything, true joy. True joy. All the precious stones, all the diamonds, the pearls, the big ass castles, all the freshest of the freshest royalty clothes, man. You know how Jake is when it comes to style? Man, all of the good perfumes and whatever, to make you smell good, all the things that make your hair look all luxurious and shit. Everything. And you can't even imagine what everything is. So of course, if you want everything, what's the trade-off? For you to go through hell. It's the perfect trade-off, man. You want everything, what you gonna do for it? What are you gonna do for it? You gotta remember, Yahushua said he saw Satan fall as lightning. Remember, this is only temporary. This is not gonna be forever. Endure during this little temporary situation in. Of course, when you're in pain and you're suffering, it feels like forever. Of course it does. Because you don't want to continue to go through it. You want to hurry up and get it over with. But you got to be strong, man. You got to remember, the Lord is on his way with the angels. And he's going to save us, man. He's going to save us. He's going to get us out of here. Lord willing, if we part of the elect, okay? So, hey, I'm going to end it with that. I just had that on my mind. I'm just like, man, look. This is our life, man. We have a power in the Lord out here that's going to look out for his elect. If you want to be part of that, remember one of the things that he said you may have to go through. You may have to be put to death, all right? So go out believing. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaa Quadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazan, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.